Hello everyone, welcome to another Sims 4 video. Today I'm going to be showcasing 10 of my most essential aesthetic and gameplay mods for The Sims 4. Some of these mods are very popular, but a lot of them are smaller ones you may never have heard of before, and these aren't all of my mods, but some of the most important ones I would never want to be without, and they're so important to me that I think you should have them in your game too. So without further ado, let's start with the first mod. Mod number 1 is the Northern Siberia Wind's Cast Lighting mod. This is a subtle lighting mod that really changes the way your Sims look and create a sim. The result is that your Sims look a lot more premium and realistic, and the lighting is a lot more flattering to the Sim's face. And I also feel like compared to other lighting mods, it's not as severe and harsh, it's a lot softer and suitable for any sort of Sims game. And I feel like it looks good with all Sims, like Sims with no CC or Sims with a ton of CC. So this is a mod that I recommend everyone gets. The next mod that I'm going to be sharing is my cast backgrounds. Now of course cast backgrounds is plural, I use multiple cast backgrounds, and I like to switch between them all, and I pretty much exclusively use one creator, Elkers or Elkers, I'm not sure how you say their name. I'm pretty sure this creator is retired, but there is a Tumblr archive with a lot of their cast backgrounds which I'll be linking below, and all of their cast backgrounds have a very aesthetic and cozy feeling. There's a lot of different styles, some are more thematic like Christmas ones, Halloween ones, and some are even more minimal if that's more your style. I think the quality is great and I would highly recommend you download these if you've been looking for new cast backgrounds. The third mod I'm going to be sharing today is the CC divider. This basically divides up custom content to make it more organized and easy to use. I find this most useful in the skin detail section because it categorizes all of the CC so that you can more easily layer different CC. Before I use this mod I would try and use an overlay, then eyelashes, and then different skin details, but then it would end up removing what I just added on because it was in the same category. But with this mod you can easily tell when you've already picked a custom content item in each category. With this mod it's much easier to layer CC without having to undo the changes that you've made. And the divider is also present in the accessory section for piercings, glasses, different things like that. The fourth mod that I'm going to be sharing is my default skin. So the default skin that I have been using for a good number of years now is the LumiSims Windflower default skin. This default skin is perfect for any sort of player because it's very gentle and doesn't change the way the sim looks originally too much. It just smooths over and adds a nicer quality to the skin. And I also feel like it clarifies the facial features more too, and it's also a very nice base if you want to add more CC on top. And trust me, I've tried a lot of other default skins, but this one is just the best one I've ever used, I must say. And the last create a sim mod that I'm going to be sharing in this video is my extra skin tones. Over the years, the skin tones have been improved in The Sims 4, but I still feel like the quality isn't up to par, and I feel like there isn't as much choice. So I still resort to using CC skin tones for the majority of my Sims because I think the quality is much higher and nicer, and there's more choice. So there's actually a bonus mod in this because there's two skin tone mods that I use. The first one is the Lamatis Bare Skin Tones. This is the one that I've been using for about 2 years now. It adds a lot of choice in all of the different skin tone categories, cool, neutral, warm, and I just feel like there's a lot of choice and a lot of variation when you're making Sims. And I have to say for all of the skin tones the quality is always there, and that's why I've been using this skin tone mod for so long. And if you want even more skin tones, another mod that I like to use is the Northern Siberia Wind's Extra Skin Tones. Their skin tones are also very nice. And I feel like when you use both mods it really adds a huge variation of skin tones that you can use in your game. There's so much choice that I don't even find myself using the EA skin tones at all. Now moving on to gameplay mods, the first gameplay mod that I have to shout out is the UI Cheats mod. This is definitely one of the more popular mods, but is so handy and effective and very easy to use as well that I have to mention it. You basically just right click parts of the UI and you can really change the game and make things easier for yourself. So for example, if you want to add money or subtract money to your game, or if your sim has an annoying moodlet that you want to get rid of, you can just right click it and remove it. And if you want to add relationship to your sims, you can do that as well. It's very handy and I would highly recommend that you get this. Even if you don't like mods, it's a huge game changer and it saves you using cheats. The next mod that I have to shout out is the Northern Siberia Wind's in-game lighting mod. And again, I just feel like the lighting on my Sims is a lot more flattering and nicer. I feel like it's a soft difference and not super noticeable, but a nice touch if you really pay attention. And yeah, I feel like it's a subtle difference that everyone should try out at least once. But for me, I find this mod essential and I would never take it out of my game. The next mod is the Faster Eating and Drinking mod. As the name suggests, this mod makes your Sims eat faster and drink faster. And we all know how annoying it is sometimes when your Sims are taking ages to to eat and drink when they're going to work, and I just think it's a lot handier to have this mod in your game because it speeds things up a lot more, and it definitely makes it more realistic because it's not like we take 1 hour to eat one slice of pizza. So if you feel like your Sims are taking a very long time to eat and drink, or your game's just a lot slower than you'd want, this mod definitely picks up the pace and makes things a lot faster and quicker. Mod number 9 is the unlocked lot traits and challenges. This mod is more tailored to city living, so if you don't have this pack, I wouldn't recommend that you need this mod, but if you have city living, this is an essential mod. We've all been there when you're playing apartments and there's a really annoying locked trait on the apartment that you can't get rid of. Sometimes it's nice for storytelling, but if you just want your Sims to live in a cheap apartment and then they're forced to live with mice running around, it can be really annoying. So this mod basically unlocks all of the traits so you can take away all of those annoying traits and add the ones that you want in your game for storytelling. That means if you do want to keep that trait, you can, but if you want to get rid of it, which many players do, you can do that with this mod. And it also does the same with any locked challenges. I would highly recommend you get this mod if you want more freedom in gameplay and building, and it just makes things a lot more easy and more free. And the final mod that I'm going to be sharing today, and honestly one of my favorites, is the bed cuddling mod. This mod kind of brings things back to The Sims 2 when your Sims used to cuddle in bed, and I just think it's a really nice touch to the game. It really adds a lot of realism because obviously when your Sims are in a relationship, they're not just going to be sitting like logs in the bed, they're going to be cuddling each other and being all cute. And I know when I first heard about this mod, I was jumping to my computer ready to download because it's so good and I knew that I wanted it in my game. So yeah, that's the last essential mod that I'm going to be recommending in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this mod showcase video. It's my first time doing one of these videos, so I hope that you found a mod that you like. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and comment which mod you're most excited to try. And I hope you're having an amazing day or night wherever you are, and I will see you with another Sims 4 video very soon. Bye!